The Supreme Court has taken up the case Martin Katrina et al. Versus United States et al. What this case is that the FBI SWAT raided the home of Trina Martin and her son Gabe and her partner Toy Cleat. Now, as you will see in the news clip that I've got in here, every other federal court has turned this case down. They have said no, they won't hear it because of the Federal Tort Claims Act. They're saying that even though this home was raided wrongly, as you will see in the news thing that's going to be right here in just a minute, that they have no standing to be able to get any kind of compensation or anything over their home being raided, even though it was not the home that the FBI was supposed to be going into. So let's let you hear everything. And remember, this is only going to be on a federal level. But at the same time, this could honestly, depending on how they word the finding, could make like the ICE raids and things like that could hamper them somewhat. So let's let you hear this.
Howdy, y'all. This is Paul, the Redneck Thinker. What we have here is a channel to communicate. I want you folks to be thinking by the time you leave my videos. Why? Because I'm tired of people talking via what other people tell them to think. So, watch my video and enjoy the chance to think for yourself.
The U.S. Supreme Court will now decide if a family can get justice after federal agents raid the wrong homes. Let's get right to your chief investigative reporter, Sam Smink, with this national investigation.
Wrong house raids continue to happen across the country. In one particular case, a then 7-year-old boy woke up to find an FBI SWAT team in his bedroom. National investigative reporter Brendan Keefe talks with the family at the center of the case and their fight in front of the Supreme Court.
Police, search warrant, come to the door!
Innocent families.
Coming downstairs!
From Ohio
Police, search warrant!
to Missouri,
I just don't understand how they could confuse the addresses.
Kansas,
Guns drawn, there's about 15 cop cars. They're all hiding behind the doors with the guns pointed at my house. They literally came here on a whim thinking that I killed someone.
She and her boyfriend were held in cuffs for an hour before police finally let them go.
Georgia,
Sheriff's officers, warrant!
and this home in Atlanta.
I don't feel as if any kid should go through what I went through.
1 second you're sound asleep. The next second, the FBI is in your bedroom.
1 second I'm asleep. Next thing I know, I have a gun pointed in my face.
Gabe Watson was just 7 years old in 2017 when the FBI raided the wrong house in the middle of the night. Did you scream out for your mom? What did you do?
I was actually crying for my mom. I was just crying, hiding under my blankets, holding my hands in the air.
I would fight a lion with my bare hands to protect my child.
Was your hand on the gun or close to it?
At this point, my hand was on the door because they're pulling on the door. The guns is right here, right at my side.
And I was just right here like, please, can I get my son? Can I get my son? And he kept telling me to be quiet, shut up. And I look up, it's just such a flashing light, and I just see SWAT, and I'm like, it can't be SWAT. It can't be SWAT.
Throw me down on the ground, on the floor right here. I was saying to myself, oh my God, I believe they got the wrong house.
The FBI did have a search warrant, but it was for an entirely different address, 3 doors down and across the street. This footage from Atlanta police securing the perimeter is the only video of the raid. You can see the FBI SWAT team walking out of the Martin home. The wrong address clearly visible on the mailbox by the police cars.
Moving down the road. They said we're moving down the road.
So we're not holding perimeter for them while they search?
They said they're moving down the road.
The agents went to the next block and raided the house that was on the original warrant. Your door was off the hinges, right?
It was.
You had no way to secure your home that night.
I spent the night on the couch facing that door because it was open.
And you had no idea what was coming next?
Didn't have any idea what was coming next.
So they knocked the door down, and yes, it was a shocking experience, but in the end, no one was hurt, and it didn't really cost you anything. What has this cost you?
This costed me my childhood, you know?
This is the FBI photo of the target house from earlier surveillance. And this is the Martins house the FBI SWAT team photographed the day before the raid. You went to court, and the court ruled in favor of the FBI.
Yes.
And then you went to the appeals court, and the appeals court ruled in favor of the FBI.
Yes.
And now we've gone all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court, and they've taken the case.
They've taken the case. They take the case. And then I just think about my son. He's 7, and just the trauma he went through, and just for finally somebody just to hear us out, just hear us.
You know, we can't do anything about what happened to us, but we can stop it, hopefully, from happening to someone else.
The FBI declined to comment. Oral arguments before the U.S. Supreme Court will take place at the end of this month. But whatever the justices decide will cover only federal agents. Wrong house raids by local police are still covered by various immunities from lawsuits against departments and officers, making it very difficult for innocent residents to recover damages. Your chief investigative reporter, Sam Smink, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
It has come to a point where, because we have 24/7 news, and this is a really major thing to cover. I mean, so many homes have been raided wrongly. And on top of the fact of the Supreme Court ruled just a couple of years ago that, well, it's probably been longer than that now. During one wrong raid, police raided a home wrongly. The owner of the home took a firearm, heard somebody breaking into his house, and fired on them because, well, 1, the police weren't supposed to be there. 2, they had arrested him for any number of crimes because, well, he was protecting his home, and they found that this man had the right to protect his home. These raids on these wrong houses, though they don't happen as often as all that, they still happen, and there needs to be some accountability, in my opinion. Whether it's on the federal level, whether it's on the local level, whether it's on the state level, no matter what, there should be some accountability. I am hoping that how the Supreme Court words this can help those that are raided wrongly. At the same time, I hope it also doesn't hurt law enforcement's ability to raid dangerous places. But we will see. I think it needs to be examined. I think that the Federal Tort Claims Act needs to be fixed so that people can have their lives, mean something when they've gone through something this traumatic. I mean, this is idiotic that this has been turned down all the way up until the Supreme Court. So we'll find out. I mean, Supreme Court has had some say on qualified immunity, a little bit, not enough. They've had some say in other issues, so we will see what the Supreme Court does this time. This has been Paul, the Redneck Thinker. Y'all have a good day now. Bye. So, folks, that's the story that I wanted to bring you on this video. And I just wanted to say thank you again for coming by. Well, hit like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff if you don't mind. Help me out. So, y'all have a good day now.